Hello, everybody, and welcome to another race here on NASCAR Racing 2. Tonight's race, it is the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. This should be an exciting race. This is one we've been looking forward to. It also marks pretty well the halfway point of the season. The next race is the Jiffy Lube 300 at New Hampshire. We enter the Pepsi 400, ninth place in the point standings. Whoops, that was the wrong way to go. Let's hop back on in. We're going to be at Daytona. The place is speed, and like I said, we'll be going 2 and 3 wide for the majority of this race. This should be a very, very fun race. So we're going to qualify because we're definitely going to want a good starting spot in this event. I don't want to be starting towards the back because the AI are quite a bit more aggressive than what we had at the Daytona 500. So like I said, this should be an exciting race. Going to be lots of action, 2 and 3 wide racing. Whereas Daytona, everyone kind of spread out quite a bit. We're still going to have a little bit of spreading out, don't get me wrong, but things will be a lot closer and a lot more action-packed than what we had for the 500 with the new AI lines in here. We're going to be steamrolling, so we're going to have to be a little bit smarter about our decisions and passing decisions on the racetrack as well. So we don't want to make any stupid moves or any risky moves, I should say, because sometimes, as we know, the AI does not always recognize that you're there. So we'll have to be a little cautious and thoughtful of the moves that we make here at Daytona, and also time our passes correctly, because we know that the AI are very strong at this racetrack. Dale Earnhardt, we were not able to close up to in the final few laps of the Daytona 500 and ended up finishing second while we held off Mark Martin. The tri-oval definitely going to be a tricky place in tonight's race. Doing 3 wide through there will be very sketchy. So hopefully no accidents for us. We'd like to have a good race here. We won the last race at Michigan for the Miller 400, which boosted us up to 9th place in the standings. And we had what was a good race at Pocono, and then Morgan Shepherd decided that we did not need to exist on the finals, or on 2 laps to go, and that ended our race quite quickly. Handling will be a bit of a factor, even though it's only a 16-lap event. The tires definitely go away pretty quickly, so we'll have to be a little cautious and mindful of that. So our first lap here at Daytona, what did we turn? We turned a 46.551, which should probably put us towards the front of the field, I figure. That should give us a halfway decent qualifying lap. Like I said, I'd like to start inside the top 15 if I can, because like I said, it can definitely be a challenge at this place. The first couple laps will be a little hectic, just trying to get sorted out. Then after that, hopefully things spread out just a little bit so it's not a complete disaster for us. So like I said, it should be a very interesting race. Might have some ups and downs, but it's only 16 laps, so we're going to have to make our track position and passes count here at Daytona. Like I said, Earnhardt won the 500, so interesting to see if he can get another victory. He's started the season off strong, but hasn't been doing so hot recently. All right, let's see where we qualified. Not on pole, but pretty solid position. Dale Earnhardt, speaking of which, the 3, 4, and the 5 car all lined up simultaneously. Dale Earnhardt gets the pole for the Pepsi 400 at Daytona, so that's going to be good for him. But these qualifying times are fairly close, so the top 10 are all pretty close to each other. Then as you get towards the back, things really do start to fall off, but the whole field really within the core of the field is within 1 second of each other. So this should be an exciting race. We're going to go and hit the track for the Daytona, or I also said the Daytona 500, for the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. So here we go. We're going to roll away here. Mark Martin starting on our outside. We're going to go through the field. Dale Earnhardt on pole for the Pepsi 400, the 1996 edition, followed by Sterling Marlin, Terry Labonte, Ricky Rudd, Mark Martin, Bill Elliott, Dale Jarrett, Jeff Bodine, Bobby Hamilton, Wally Dallenbach Jr., Bobby Labonte, Rusty Wallace, Johnny Benson, Jeff Gordon, Brett Bodine in the 15th spot, Ernie Irvin, Bobby Hillen, Jimmy Spencer, Morgan Shepherd inside the top 20. I'm surprised to get a top 20 after this, because I tried to destroy his engine bay after wrecking us at Pocono. Robert Presley also inside the top 20. He has not had the best season yet so far, so he's up there in the top 20. Ward Burton up in 21st. Michael Walter 22nd. Hunt Strickland back in 23rd. Lake Speed Ted Musgrave, Ken Schrader, Kenny Wallace, John Andretti seems qualifying 28th a lot. Ricky Craven in 29th. Rick Mass, he's had an up and down season, back in 30th. Another surprising one way in the back of the field is Jeff Burton, starting in 31st, followed by Jeremy Mayfield, Joni Machek, Kyle Petty also not having such a good qualifying run here, Dave Marcus, and then you've got Darrell Waltrip, Derek Cope, Jeff Purvis, and Dick Trickle. Those three seem to always round out the back of the field almost week to week, with the odd week where they have a bit better week than average. But so far, for the most part, they've been the back markers of the field this season. We've been all over the place. We've been at the front, middle, back, depends on the week. So we're getting ready as we come through turns 3 and 4. The pace car leads the field down. Dale Earnhardt on the pole. He won this race for the Daytona 500. So let's see if he can make it 2 for 2 at Daytona this season. As the pace car exits turn 4, the fans are on their feet, getting ready for the Pepsi 400. The pace car gets ready to veer onto pit road. We're about to go racing here at Daytona. We're speeding up. Are we going to slow back down? Oh, yes, we are. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Daytona. The stands have that texture glitch because it is a bit of a higher texture track, so it happens once in a while. So unfortunately, we're going to be stuck with that this race. We're just going to have to deal with it. All right, side by side, entering turn 1, 2 by 2. Let's see how long we stay like this, or do we go 3 wide quick? Speaking of which, here goes Terry Labonte down on the inside, looking for the race lead already. Didn't take long for the action to pick up at Daytona. We've moved up to third now, but we're still side by side, nowhere to go. Almost 3 wide for the lead. Sterling Marlin to the outside with the run down the back straightaway. This is really going to be anybody's race here at Daytona. Don't want to get tight off turn 4 and wreck anybody. Just trying to keep our spacing here. Terry Labonte going to pull away just a little bit, but here we go, still side by side. Sterling Marlin holding behind Earnhardt. Earnhardt looks like he's slowing up just a little bit. Oh, I got a little bit tight going into turn 1. Earnhardt holds it up high. Little tight off turn 2. Earnhardt's going to get the run. Bobby Hamilton moves it up into 4. Sterling Marlin dropped back to the 7th position after having a terrible entry to turn 1. The field all stacked on top of each other behind us. Is Earnhardt going to get in line? I'm going to try and get behind him. Draft up to Terry Labonte. Here comes Hamilton down on the inside. Labonte, I think, took his restrictor plate off before this race started. He is flying up there. Here goes Jarrett pushing Hamilton on the inside. Benson right behind. So is Marlin. We're at the drop mat. These guys are fast here at Daytona. You can tell they're racing a little bit more than the 500 as the 3 wide. Dale Jarrett completes the pass for second. Can he get our pack back up there? Ernie Irvin looks to the outside to get behind Earnhardt. We are flying down the back straightaway. Slowly catching back up to Terry Labonte. This draft train's strong. You got Jarrett, Benson, Gordon, and Elliott. I'm just doing my best to hang on.
We're running in fifth.
Benson looks to the outside of Dale Jarrett. Is he going to be able to get him? Jarrett almost back up to Labonte. Remember, this race is only 16 laps. There is not long to make your move for the win. Lap 4 already. 13 to go.
Still there. Still there.
Oh, we got tight. Benson back down. Let's hope we can get the run to catch Dale Jarrett and Terry Labonte.
Okay, we're running third.
Dale Jarrett looks to the outside as he enters turn 1.
Carlo.
We already got a Carlo. That didn't take long. Here comes Jimmy Spencer. He got the run on us. And Brett Bodine dives into the bottom of the racetrack. Jimmy Spencer, not somebody you'd expect to be up in third place, but here he comes. Rusty Wallace now has moved up to 6. He's made his way up to the field. The dime with a bit of a run, going to go up there and draft Jimmy Spencer. We're going to give him a shot as we enter the tri-oval. Ooh, that was a little hard. Need that draft from Wallace. Lake Speed right behind Wallace as well. Ken Schrader not far behind that. I think we can catch him. Let's take a look through the field really quick. In replay mode, look at this pack. We are much more packed up than what we were for the 500. You can see Wallace is looking on the inside there. Ernie Irvin shoving it deep 3 wide off turn 2. This is a battle pack here, and they are racing all over this racetrack. Jeff Purvis and Darrell Walter trying to hang on to the pack. Terry Labonte has the absolute beast of machine up front, though. I'm hoping we can catch him. I think we can. Just going to take a little bit of work. Going to draft these guys to the corner. We're keeping our speed up a little bit better this time. Dale Jarrett needs to get back behind Labonte to catch back up. That set us back a little bit that last time going to the trial. We gave him a bit too hard of a bump and we got out of shape. Spencer blocks Bedine going into turn 1. We're catching up slowly but surely. Have a little bit of draft behind us. Not a ton. We pulled ourselves out of that pack as they race side by side behind us. Looks like Spencer now has cleared Dale Jarrett. We've caught Terry Labonte by another 10th. We're actually catching up. About to be a 5-car battle for the lead. Can Jimmy Spencer pull off an upset and win? That would be something. I don't know if he's got the car to do it. Here he goes to the outside of Terry Labonte. Now Brett Bedine drops back low. That's going to screw Spencer on the exit down the back straightaway. Bedine going to take advantage and try and go for second. We're going to go up there and get Dale Jarrett a bit of a shot. We need all the drafting help we can. There we go. This will help us catch up, staying right close to Dale Jarrett, tucked in behind. Kenny Schrader right behind us as we go through turns 3 and 4. Spencer cuts off Jarrett. Little tight there through the tri-oval. You get Jarrett another shot as we go to turn 1. Need to get by. Dale Jarrett, if anybody's got anything for Terry Labonte, it's going to be him.
Still there. Still there. Clear all around.
Labonte's been holding an 8/10 gap with us.
Back and forth now.
We had a really good entry that time, though, into turn 3. Something we haven't had for a while. He is slowly getting bigger in our windshield, which is exactly what we need right now. We just don't need Brett Bedine to cut us off. What is Dale doing? Keep low, Dale. Keep low. We're catching up. Bump draft, bump draft. There we go. We got him. This is taking a bit of patience and a little bit of skill to try and catch up to Labonte as he continues to dominate the Pepsi 400. Not long left. We're already on lap 10. Just 7 laps to go. 207 miles an hour down the back straight.
Stay after it. That's the way to hustle.
207 miles an hour down the back straightaway. We were hauling the mail. Here we come. We've caught up. Looks Labonte going to block. Dale Jarrett goes to the inside now. It's Dale Jarrett going to get by Labonte. We're going to give him the bump draft. Going to use him. I think Terry's got the better car, so if we can get Dale in front, that will help us. There he goes. He's cleared Labonte as we're going to exit turn 2 and go down the back straightaway. Now we need to get the run on Dale Jarrett.
You've got a car up high. Still there.
We need to get a good run here. I don't know if we can do it.
Clear, clear.
Need a good entry. We got it. Jarrett is right there.
Second.
Where should we go? To the outside off turn 4. We're side by side for the lead. Oh, got a little tight.
Just 5 more to go. Keep it up.
Ravani's not far behind us. He's right on our tail. This pack is closed back together. The entire field is jam-packed together. Dale Jarrett leads. We need to get another run on him. This is some real 1990s racing. 5 laps of racing to go. Who's it going to be? Schrader moves up to 3rd. Need to get another run. We pulled away as they're stuck side by side behind us, or I assume. To the outside once more.
Carlo.
Can we get him?
Still there.
Oh, come on, car, come on.
Clear.
Not quite enough. Let's look through the field. Not long left in this race. You can see this pack is gnarly behind us. Ward Burton up there on the high side, all on his own. These guys are battling to catch back up to us, and then you can see the rest of the pack spread out a little bit, but still pretty packed up throughout the field. The slow drivers have all merged together to race together. It looks like, who was that? That was Wally Dallenbach had some damage. He got some damage. What happened back here earlier in the race? Lap 9 of 16. Dallenbach got loose. No caution. Blew his right front tire. Keeps on trucking. All right. We need some help from behind if we can have any hope of making a pass. Dale Jarrett has the stronger car than us. Weaker than Terry Labonte, still stronger than us, but we need help. Ken Schrader, I need your assistance. Here comes Earnhardt fighting back. He got passed by Terry Labonte and dropped back earlier. Now he's back in the mix. Really, just anybody's race. Got the run again.
Carlo.
Can I get him? Nope. Still nothing.
Stay up high. Still there.
Schrader's caught up now. I need to better run down the back straightaway is what I need. So if Schrader gets on me, that will give me a bit of a boost, which is exactly what I need right now. This is very hard. Coming to 2 laps to go this time by. I just pray the AI don't wreck. What do I do? I don't know. Jarrett's got that inside locked down. He knows we can't get by on the outside on our own. And we're even pulling away for Ken Schrader. His car is not strong enough to keep up. We didn't even get the run that time as Schrader drops back. Just got to stay in the draft.
2 to go.
2 laps of racing to go in the 1996 Pepsi 400. It's between Jarrett and Elliott up front. Schrader dropped back a lot. Not sure if they're going to catch us. Earnhardt going to try and get by him. We need a run. I don't know if we can get one. Come on. Might get one here as we enter turn 3. Nope. Come on, car. Come on. We pulled away by over a second. We are pretty much locked nose to tail. Can we give them the bump draft? Nope. Shit. I was hoping to get him out of the way. Hoping to get him arrow loose, but it didn't work.
One more time
The
around.
guys behind us are nowhere to be found. Dale Jarrett's run, he's gone. He's gone. That might have just cost us the race right there. White flag is up. Final lap, the Pepsi 400. Ken Schrader, speaking of which, he's caught back up now. That really might have just cost us the race. We need a huge run as we enter turn 3. I should have went high on him again like I've done before. That was a mistake. Massive mistake. We don't have a huge run. Nope, Dale Jarrett's got this race in the bag. Dale Earnhardt won the Daytona 500. Now the other Dale, Dale Jarrett, is going to win the 1996 Pepsi 400 at Daytona. That was a fun race. We did our best. It wasn't enough. Dale Jarrett got us. We got through the door a few times. And that was that. Joe Nemechek, all the way from the back of the field, comes up to finish 3rd. What a run for Joe Nemechek. wow, he did great this race. He was way at the very back of the field. If you remember, started back in the 33rd starting position all the way to third. He passed 30 cars. I wasn't lying when I said the AI is a lot racier. Ricky Craven moved his way up to 12th. Hutch Strickland up to 14th. So many cars that moved their way up through the field. It's actually amazing how much different it was compared to the Daytona 500. So that was very fun. Dale Jarrett got me though. So not a whole lot I could do there. There we are. We got second place. You know what? We can't really complain too much. We did a solid job, I think. We did our best to get by, but just wasn't enough. Yeah, there's those texture glitches. Hell yeah. There's Earnhardt on the outside back there. Whole field really just raced hard. That was a good race. We'll take it. We moved up to 7th spot in the point standings. Another top 5. Finished first last week, second this week. I can't complain about that. That's really good. And the next race, we're at the Jiffy Lube 300 at New Hampshire, and then it's the Miller 500 at Pocono again. We just left Pocono not long ago, but we're back there again. And then it's the Die Hard 500 at Talladega. So that'll be the final super speedway race of the season. And then we finish out the slog of the other races to finish off the season. Thank you for tuning in to another episode from NASCAR Racing 2 for the 1996 Winston Cup season.